As has become the thing here at Vulcan Raceway and on Sharky's Garage, for each championship there is a prize, and the prize this time has been put up by the sponsor, the man to my left hand side.
That prize is a 2010 Volkswagen Beetle treasure hunt.
It is treasure hunt 11 of 12. It is the beautiful yellow and black you can see here on the card. I mean, I think that would have raced really well, but we're not opening it up and racing it. There is something similar to that taking part. Car 1 is similar in style to that. This has got the metal upper, metal lower. It has. So that's the prize that we sent out to wherever in the world the winning driver is. Greetings Diecast Racing fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage here at Vulcan Raceway for this episode 1 of the Beetle Shootout. Today I'm here with the Flying Fenman, who's going to take the 16 cars down the track, once on each lane, to give you the timed data. Hopefully either before or just after this we will see the prize announcement for this, which I recorded a few days ago with Keldon, the sponsor of this whole race series. So Keldon is the owner-operator of Raven Customs, who employs two people that drive quite regularly in our competitions, Princess Sparkles, who's the receptionist, and their tuner, who is Hikari Rin. They have both signed up for this competition, so they have been banned from site, so they have no specific knowledge of the actual details of the testing. They will get their hands on these vehicles after today. Anyway, let's run through who we've got. We have actually got, of the 16 drivers, 3 are Canadian, 1's from Finland, welcome back Tommy, 6 are from the UK, although Rob Allen always races for England as opposed to the UK. Australia has 3 representatives and the USA have 3 representatives. And who are they? Well, in the white 4x4 Beetle is mainline mark of Angry Moose Racing, 164th Racing in Canada. Car 2, the white and green Beetle Taxi, is Tommy from Northern Roads Racing in Finland. Car 3, the red Beetle Taxi, is the V-Man from Norman Verne Racing in Canada. Car 4, the green 62 Beetle, is Patty Cakes from Norman Verne Racing in Canada. Patty Cakes had a championship win last year. The V-Man had a championship win last year. Car 5 is the purple Car Crusher Beetle. Now the car is called the Car Crusher Beetle because it's from the Car Crusher set. And that has got Princess Sparkles of Raven Customs are going to be driving it in the competition. Car 6, the black Superman Beetle. It's the black Beetle with the Superman tampon on the roof. That's getting driven by James Sterling of Gravity Track Grand Prix over in Australia. The matte black Beetle, the guy that everybody loves to hate, the Comish from Imperial Outlander Racing over in America. We'll see how he does this time. He got through to the grand final. And there's been some grudge race stuff going on that you will probably see in a future episode between him and the V-Man who drove the Ray car in the last competition. There's been a call out. That'll happen at a future point in time. Right, after him we've got the Green and Wood Beetle, Mark Taylor of Riley's Rally DRC here in the UK. He's going to be driving that one. The Burgundy Heat Fleet Custom Beetle, Draw Girl Riley from Olympus Mons Racing in Australia. This is the first time she's joined us. Welcome to the track. The Purple Heat Fleet Custom Beetle, Rob Allen of Diecast Wars Racing Division. Rob used to run Wallside. He's moved on from doing that. Diecast Wars is his new project, and there's expected things coming from that soon. But Diecast Wars Racing Division, DWRD. He represents England. Car 11, the red custom Beetle, is Moose of GITB Racing. Moose hasn't had a lot of luck here at the track, but welcome back, Moose. I hope you do better this time. Another returning driver. In car 12, the metallic green custom Beetle, is Mason Storm of the Essex Hurricanes in the UK. Welcome back, Mason. Car 13, the metallic red Cafa Racer, John Receiver from John, Jack and Katie Racing over in America. Welcome back, John. Now, breaking away from orange for a change, in the black and yellow Cafa Racer is Cuboid of 4 Cubed Racing. He has also been banned from the site today, which, given he's a track sponsor, yeah. Anyway, he's in the black and yellow Cafa Racer. Car 15, the red Superfast number 31 Beetle, Hikari Rin of Raven Customs. We've already spoken about him, but it's an interesting choice. He always tends to go for red, but he also has a thing about ramming big engines into cars, as anybody who follows him on A11 Outlaws will have seen. So he is driving the 15 car. And the last one, rounding out the field, car 16, is the green open door Beetle and micro racer Abby. Now, she won last year in the Ferrari red Ferrari 380 GTB, the Corgi one. This one's a Siku, so I think she has a thing for some of the less preferred cars. So good luck with that micro racer Abby. She's won one tournament here in the last year. We'll see how she does this time. Right, I'll give you a quick track overview, then we'll get down to the racing action. Right, quick track overview. I've moved off, as has the Flying Fenman. He's taken my Beetle up to the line for testing. There's the winner of the last competition, the Ray car, which was driven by V-Man in the Star Wars Shootout. There's Scarab and Keldon Raven's daily driver. We have got the police on site today. Oh, Herbie over there. The safety teams are on site. Here are the 16 cars. We'll get them moved up to the line in a minute. The sponsors' cars, and there's Keldon Raven by his Lovebug Beetle, the 2021 special edition. Our thanks go out to our other track sponsors, my brother Phil at Tomley RC, Cuboid at 4 Cubed, the team at the BERCC, and John at Modelmatic. This event's main sponsor is Keldon Raven at Raven Customs. And up at the line there is the Flying Fenman. 3, 2, 1, race. Nicely done. Right, we're going to run the blue lane first, run all the cars through the blue lane, then we're going to run them through the red lane. I will let you know what the time is at the end of each run. If they need to do resets and whatever, we'll know all of that through. Try and get this through as quickly as possible, but you've got 32 at least runs coming up, which we split into 2 segments. Blue lane first, red lane second. We're starting off with the white 4x4 Beetle of mainline mark. .4 seconds, 3.4 seconds. The white and green taxi of Tommy has spinned it on the thing. We'll go for a reset. And it doesn't get across the line this time, but it has got across the line before, so I don't know what's going on. We'll go for another reset. And spins out again. We will get him across the line, I promise. And he's on his roof again. What is going on? It could be track temperatures today. Got round that time. Did cross the line. It was a time of just around 5 seconds, so a slow time, but got across the line. Now at the line we have the red Beetle taxi of the V-Man. Like a rocket ship, didn't set off the sensors, but that was about 3.2 seconds. Now Patty Cakes in the green 62 Beetle, 3.6. Now Princess Sparkle's purple Beetle. .4.1 with a couple of skids. James Sterling in the black Superman Beetle. 3.8. The Comish's matte black Beetle. 3.5. The green wood panelled one of Mark Taylor. 3.4. Moving on to the open wheelers, Draw Girl Riley. 3.7. Rob Allen in the purple. It's another Heat Fleet. Didn't trigger, that was slightly later, 3.8. The red custom Beetle of Moose. 4.3. Mason Storm's green custom Beetle. 3.4. John Receiver's red Cafa Racer. Rocket Ship 3.0 fastest of the day. 3.0 fastest of the day so far. Now Cuboid in the black Cafa. Not as fast, 3.3. Hikari Rin's red Cafa Racer. 4.1. Last one. This is the green Siku, going to be raced by Mocha Racer Abbey, and that was 3.2. Super fast. So the fastest on the blue lane was the red Cafa Racer of John Receiver. We'll see how they now do on the red lane. Moving on to the red lane, we're going to run them in the same order again and see how this goes. Obviously it's the Flying Fenman driving all of these, not the actual racers, so they may get different performance to what the Flying Fenman does. This is one of my two dark horses. My two dark horses are car 1 and car 16. So the white 4x4 Beetle and the green open door Beetle are my two dark horses for this competition. It did 3.4 on the blue lane. We'll see how it does on the red. Not so well, 4.4. Let's hope car 2 has better luck on the red lane. Much. 3.5 seconds, prefers the red lane. Car 3, the red taxi. 3.1. The green 62 Beetle. 3.3. Princess Sparkle's Car Crusher Beetle. 3.6. The Black Superman of James Sterling. Mistriggered, mishit, 3.2 anyway. No, 2.2. I'm going to rerun that one. Oh, we didn't make it this time. We'll go for another one. .6. The Comish's Black Beetle. On rails, 3.2. Mark Taylor's green one. 3.4. Now onto the open wheelers with Draw Girl Riley. 3.5. Rob Allen's Custom. Open wheeler. 3.2, like a rocket ship. Red open wheeler of Moose. Got it a little bit sideways, hasn't got across the line, we'll go for a full reset. Moose, reset 1. Better, across the line in 4.1, across the line in 4.1. Last of the open wheelers. The green one of Mason Storm, and we got it spun round, we'll go for a reset. Mason Storm, reset 1. Right, didn't get across the line. The Flying Fenman says this one runs better in reverse, so I'll run it in reverse. And that was a time of 3.9. The red Cafer Racer of John Receiver. That was 3.3, but I think I was slow getting off, so I'm going to rerun that one. Rerun. .2, so it was faster. Cube's Black Cafer. 3.4, not as fast as the red one. Let's see if Hikari's Beetle does better on the red lane. 3.9, 3.9. And the last car to run of the day, one of my dark horses, the green Siku. 3.4. I'll get everything together and pull it together with conclusion timings, and we'll get on to that. Well guys, another interesting day at Vulcan Raceway. Before this you will have seen the slide that gives the testing results. I'm not going to go through all of the scores because you can pause that and all the rest of it. The fastest on the blue lane was car 13 with the record for the day of 3.0, which is John Receiver's car, the metallic red Cafer Racer. It's 39 grams and a Hot Wheels cast. On the red lane, the fastest was car 3 with a time of 3.1, which was the V-Man in the red Beetle taxi. So the red cars have proved to be the fastest. Looking overall, the only car that had no lane choice preference was the green and wood Beetle that Mark Traylor's going to be driving, which is car 8. All of the others have a lane choice: blue, red, 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 both, red, 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 blue, 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 red, blue. So a lot of them are preferring the red lane. Interestingly, inside line, but we'll see how that works when you've got 4 cars, or in the grand final 6 cars running down at once. So average times, the top pick with an average time of 3.1 over the 2 runs was car 13, John Receiver's metallic red Cafer Racer. So 3.1, my top pick. My second pick is the V-Man in the red Beetle taxi, car number 3, with an average time of 3.15. Then we move on to the one to watch. Well, my one to watch is going to be Michael Racer Abbey in the green open door Beetle, the Siku Beetle, the one that went last, car 16, average time of 3.3. But that vehicle's got some weight. It's 43 grams. I think it's the heaviest in the field. So I think in multiple car that is going to win through. We'll see how that does. And who not to rule out? Well, don't rule out cuboid. That black and yellow Cafer Racer had an average time of 3.35 over the 2 runs. Preferred the blue lane, which was interesting. In fact, both of the Cafers preferred the blue lane. Maybe that higher line suits their longer wheelbase. Anyway, yeah, so car 14, don't rule him out. Cuboid in the black and yellow Cafer Racer. My other one to watch out for is the dark horse, the Comish in that matte black Beetle. He also averaged a time of 3.35 across the 2 runs, much faster on the red lane, so we will see how that works out. Now, Mason Storm, you need to drive in reverse, mate, because your vehicle seems to work a lot better in reverse. It'd be interesting to see what happens if that runs in reverse on the blue lane. We didn't try that, but on the red lane it was 3.9 in reverse, which was better than it was in the blue. Better than it was in forwards because it wouldn't get across the line. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's it for today. Don't forget to do the usual things, like, comment and subscribe. Next week we're going to have, I think, the episode of A11 Outlaws that we've been waiting for, the King of Kings race off, and that should be dropping a week today. And then we'll get back to Group A and Group B of the Beetle Shootout. I'll drop the slides for those so you can see who is in which group after this. And I'll catch you all again soon.